Mindset Media Radio.
In our show called Human OMUNTU, we are looking at a psychological video that we have come across that can help in the dimension of relationship. Just watch this.
Only 1% of people know the secret. When a wife stops communicating and starts using anger to dominate conversations, it's easy to feel confused and hurt. Let's break down what might really be going on beneath the surface. First, some women may struggle deeply with what psychologists call emotional unavailability. It's not that they don't want love, it's that they don't know how to give or receive it. Their world is built around control, competition, and winning at all costs.
In this video, we're going to look at the relationship known as marriage and what sometimes hinders marriage to flourish or hinders marriage to reach its highest level of potential and capacity due to the lack of understanding the psychological realm in the area or the side of the female or the spouse known as feminine, female in marriage.
Even when they're wrong, they refuse to apologize. Their instinct is to overpower with volume and dominance, not to connect with understanding. Sadly, they often lack empathy, making it nearly impossible for them to genuinely respect or consider their husband's feelings. Second, these women may be deeply self-centered. They believe they are always right, they dismiss opposing views, and they often interrupt or belittle attempts at real conversation. If you try to discuss issues calmly, they may mock you or accuse you of being too sensitive. Their emotional maturity is often stuck at a defensive, reactive level, where vulnerability feels unsafe. Third, there's often a serious lack of self-awareness. They overestimate their importance in the relationship, assuming their husband is completely dependent on them, that without them, he would fall apart.
Will you please repeat that statement for me?
Third, there's often a serious lack of self-awareness. They overestimate their importance in the relationship, assuming their husband is completely dependent on them, that without them, he would fall apart. This misplaced sense of superiority can lead to arrogance and contempt. Deep down, their self-esteem may be fragile, but on the surface, it shows up as constant defensiveness. Another key factor? Long-term tolerance and unconditional giving from the husband can unintentionally enable these behaviors. When someone never faces consequences, they begin to believe they can act without limits. They mistake patience for weakness. If you're a husband going through this, and you don't want to give up on your marriage, know this. Crisis is often a doorway to transformation. Relationship breakdowns, while painful, create the urgency and willingness for change. They force hidden problems to the surface. If you can use this moment wisely, by setting boundaries, having honest conversations, and working to reconnect, you can rebuild a marriage that is even stronger than before. Healing is possible when both sides see the truth clearly and choose love over ego. Remember, real love isn't about winning arguments or dominating the other person. It's about building a space where both people feel respected, heard, and safe. A crisis can either be the end or the beginning of something much better.